T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now I'm reviewing Transformers Generations Power of the Primes, Terrorcon Hun-Gurrr. Hun-Gurrr is the leader of the Terrorcons. He is the center of the combined mood, and he is a Voyager class figure. His packaging looks like this right here. It says on the back, "How will the ravenous Terrorcon leader wield the power of the primes?" Looks like that. They have a window at the top and this barcode right here once the camera focuses. There you go if you need that. Here's his collector's card, and they've paired him up with Prima. Fights famine so no being shall go hungry. That's very noble of him. Hun-Gurrr, I'm cool with him. I feel like he should have had his own specialized weapons besides these prime armor, as they call them. Here he is with his only other minion, or his only other Terrorcon teammate, I should say. Mr. Ripper Snapper here. So, there you go, that. He has a minimalistic head style. It's sort of like Trailbreaker, where since it's all like this magenta color, it looks kind of plain. As you can see, Ripper Snapper has 3 colors at least. But he has just this magenta color with the silver visor. Even his face is magenta. They normally don't do that, make the characters have a solid color head. Maybe the toys did it, but when they put them into cartoon, they didn't do it. But in this case, they did do that. Only thing I can complain about as far as him is he has stickers here or there. I don't like the stickers like this. I mean, they look good. They put these on fairly neat, but I wish it was all painted. So that's unfortunate. In fact, he has just these stickers, the stickers on the sides of his legs, and these Decepticon stickers right here on what becomes the dragon mode legs. But here's his backpack, which is also doubles as his shield. Here's the prime armor. You can fit the Terrorcon Enigma in there, which looks like that. It looks like one solid piece. I almost wish that he came with 2 of these Enigma things, which are basically hollowed out Titan Masters or Prime Masters. If you guys hear noise in the background, the house is full of people. I don't feel like keep pausing to my recording to stop it. Anyhow, he doesn't have his own gun, but Hasbro wants you to buy these Prime Masters, which also double as weapons, so he can hold the Prime Masters to be a gun. It almost matches with his gray, and you can also take the individual little Prime Master that turns into basically a power source, and they can fit inside of the prime armor as well. Now, if you wanted to see these up close, here's what that is. I do like that these prime armors double as a decent looking gun. That is nice. Unfortunately, this doesn't fold away, so I don't really like that too much, but it's there. If you wanted to, you can put it off to the side like that, but it still doesn't get out of the way. Now, this is based off the skeleton of Combiner Wars Silverbolt, but all the parts are massively redone, and it's basically an all-new figure. It just has the same engineering. So, the articulation is the head is on a ball joint. It only looks up and down that much. It can not really tilt too much, and it rotates 360. This does that. Goes out to there. Bicep swivel. Elbow bends 90 degrees. Wrist does nothing. And I kind of wish it pegged in. That feels cheap to me. That's frustrating. No waist. Universal joints. Can hit back that far. Go all the way out to the side. More than you need it to. Thigh rotation. Double jointed knees. Even though you don't even really need to bend the secondary joint. But if you wanted to do that aesthetically. But what I really like about him is the feet can go up. They can go all the way back. And they even put ankle pivot in there, specifically to give them ankle pivot and for alternate mode articulation. So that is great. So let's jump straight into transformation, shall we? What we need to do is pull this up and bring this down like that. Rotate the head in and just bring this up again. Bring this up like that and push these spikes so that you can get new spikes right there. We lift the arms up like this and go ahead and cover the hands with these feet right there. Now we can bring the legs back like that. Lift these up. Rotate these panels right here to bring out more spikes and basically shut his feet. And you have those dragon heads. Swing this out like this. Bring it up. Bring it down. Swing this up. Bring it around and down like that. And now he is a two-headed dragon. That's cool. And that ankle pivot lets him have articulation like that. Let's do a close-up on one of the dragon heads at least. I was wrong about the sticker. There is a sticker right here. And I don't like it. I'm pretty sure that sticker is going to peel off. I mean, if they use Repro Labels quality stickers, it probably wouldn't be so bad. But these stickers are really, really cheap. I'm not even going to lie. But he kind of looks like what he is. A robot doing a backwards handstand with his legs up in the air. But it also is a convincing dragon. Robot dragon at the same time. This jaw can go up, as you saw, and this jaw can go up independent of each other. They can shut. They can look down. So it's a ton of articulation. I love that. Only thing's ugly really is this hollowness right there. I mean, I can't really think of any other hollowness besides that, which is positive. I mean, there is hollowness in these legs. Maybe only thing could have taken this guy to the next level is maybe an elbow joint in this front leg right here. And maybe some ankle pivot in these feet back here. But these legs can do this. He has the backwards knee thing going on. This still doesn't peg in. And of course, this can go out to the side so he can tinkle outside. And this rotates. So, and I guess the tail, if you unhinge it, the tail can go up and down. But you're left with that hole right there. So, really cool. Now, let's go to his combiner mode. What you need to do is snap this into place. I like that. Bring this down. Bring this up like this. Unclick that and just bring it up to there. Now we need to, I guess, lift this up to here. We can lift this up, but we really want to get all this stuff together. What you want to do is push these heads in. They're a little bit difficult to get back out, which is unfortunate. Lift the legs up into this orientation. What you need to make sure that the knee is bent or the neck is bent so that these can tab into there. But don't tab anything into there yet because we need to open this and get this up. Rotate that up here. Tab this into the chest crest. And now there is a tab on both of the legs that needs to groove into this little neck thing right there. That's really tight, and this goes into there very tight. So I love that. This body mode is very, very hardcore solid. Now Silverbolt was solid too, but this is super solid. Rotate these around, bring the tail up, and when you do that, this will force these spikes out, so that covers the back up. But man, he is very solid. And I'm going to, oh wait, one more step. Lift this up. They are more stiff than Silverbolt's, and he does have his own head mold, unlike Silverbolt. It's similar to Silverbolt a little bit with these vents on the side, like a seeker, but it is a different head mold. I'm gonna combine them with some random bots So basically, for the uninitiated, the prime armors act as feet. They need to go into the deluxe size figures, and the deluxe figures need to combine into their limb modes. These are the lower legs. You need to slot this combiner joint into this on Hun-Gurrr, which is a smidge difficult. You mostly have to put your finger here and slide it. They don't stay connected as well as I'd like. I guess they did that on purpose so it wouldn't be super difficult, but I wish this little spring-loaded piece would actually come down on top of the joint a little bit more. Most of these other bots, well, all of these other robots that I'm combining with them, I did separate reviews and I showed how to get them into their various combined modes. But this is a good color scheme that I like right here. Here is technically Abominus. He only has one other official Terrorcon attached to him, but it's Abominus, and I really like the way he looks. He is very solid, and he is decently posable. They've went out of their way to correct the hands. Nobody liked those hand-foot guns that they did with Combiner Wars. These look way better. They're very similar, but they look better, and the feet are definitely better because they're equipped with ratcheting ankle pivot. The hand-foot guns with Combiner Wars didn't have ankle pivot. But let's go over this guy's articulation. The head is not on a ball joint, it's just on a regular swivel. All the arms, no matter how you combine it, work the same way. The combiner joint can let them go out like that. Depending on what's at the top of your combiner, you might bump into the head and whatnot. The combiner joint also rotates in there, and it stays in there very well. They usually have, well, they all have a rotation right there, and they use the legs. Depending on which way you have these things facing, you can actually have a double jointed arm. The wrist swivel and the fingers come in, and the thumb is articulated, and he has a secondary thumb that I pose like that. The legs can do this, go out to the side, and he has rotation right there. They rotate at that combiner joint again, and they can bend 90 degrees. And like I said, ankle pivot. When it's connected to a deluxe figure, this ankle pivot is easier to manipulate. But let me try to get him in a pose. Ah, crap. Before I get him into a pose, the leftover prime armors that the deluxe class figures have can fit into the back of the foot prime armors, so it can be like a hill spur, giving them extra stability. Now, every review I've watched of a combined mode or people talking about the foot combined armors, they were saying that putting those prime armors on the back is optional, but I feel like it's mandatory for him to actually be able to stand up sturdily. And that's a problem that I'm having. Although he combines together as a solid body, the weight of these two extra deluxe class figures on him makes standing up very difficult because these feet are pretty hollow and they don't have any track or like rubber or plastic, like thick rubbery plastic down here to keep him like in place, so the feet will try to spread out on you because of the weight. But one other piece of articulation I didn't go into is swivel. I wish it could hinge forward on a toe, but it can't because that's stopping me from getting a good pose or a better pose. These arms, it's going to depend on the figure. You have that motion right there. So that's frustrating. One more feature, the Terrorcon Enigma. You can open his chest right here, and just like a matrix of leadership, you can shove the Terrorcon Enigma in here. And the cool thing about him is once you put it in there, it's there. You never have to take that out of there again. It can be permanently in there. Unlike the Starscream mold, that is visible at all times, like it's meant to be shot like a target. But overall, this is a decent figure. And combined mode is definitely looks good. It looks better than the Combine Wars figures to me. So Hun-Gurrr is a decent figure. And like I said, the combined mode is nice. And even the alternate dragon mode that's cool too. I can't really complain about it too much. I'm satisfied with my purchase. Anywho, thank you, Matt. Matt found this guy for me. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in a different video, but if I didn't, Matt the bot supplier helped me out with that guy. If you enjoyed this video, it helped you at all in any type of way, don't leave without clicking the like button. Anyway, subscribe, click the notification bell because I'm going to be doing another video soon. I got to review Elita 1, and I got to review the next 2 Dinobot Deluxes. I got to review a bunch of other stuff like Mr. Fantastic here. Anywho, until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Thank you for watching. Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click on them.